Hello, everybody. It's Queen. I'm back. And guess what I'm doing? I'm at the table, fixing to do another food haul for y'all. So we're going to start out right away. I bought a lot of garlic, as you can see, because I love garlic. I make this time of the year my ferments. I cook with it. I eat some raw sometimes. I just use a lot of garlic, guys. So I got a lot of it. I got this sauce from Kroger. This is some good stuff, pad thai sauce. If you find it in there, get some because it's good. It's authentic tasting. That's why I get it. I'm going to try and hurry up and do this because I don't want to hold y'all. I know y'all got things to do. I love truffles like y'all know. And I got another thing of truffle oil. It's infused with the truffles and the olive oil. So that's the one I like to get. Back there, I got my picture is falling. Back there, I got the Tony's. Hold on, let me fix my picture. The Tony Chacheries or whatever. It's Creole seasoning. Y'all had this before. Good stuff. Then I got this. This is taco season. Winding down. So I don't like to make tacos too much in the winter. So this time of the year in summer I taco myself out in Sloppy Joe's, and I'll be showing you guys some stuff that I make. Here's some more teas. I got that one down there. I found. Yesterday or the day before. I want to try it, the chocolate mint. These people make good teas. This time of the year, you want something cinnamony and hot, or pumpkin spice, or, I found this one, the peach. I had this before, but I found another can. And guys, Walmart sells this brand now. I saw it over there the other day. They're limited with the flavors, but they have this. You check out Walmart. They getting upscale now. I got some elderberry tea bags, the non-GMO. And I found this at Walmart, my butterfly pea flour. This is when it's fused with vanilla and cinnamon. Walmart, less than $5. And you're getting 18 bags. Good. Then I went to my favorite Middle Eastern store and I got these licorice sticks. Once you put them in something hot, they get soft and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you guys a recipe that I use these for. And this is the dehydrated lemons. This will also go in this recipe that I'm going to make for you guys soon. I'm just kind of tired lately, helping out some friends with their work and stuff like that from home. You guys see me with these in my food hauls. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say these licorice sticks, inexpensive. I think they were less than $2. But anyway, they're good to have. Licorice is good for you. So I'm gonna make that, and then back there's a dehydrated real little lemons. But like I said, I'll show you guys a nice recipe using those. These are my nuts and honey, or honey with nuts, or whatever you want to call it. Just about every specialty store has these. I've even seen them in World Market for $8. And I think that's where I got these, because I got a bunch of these and I get them from different places. But you don't have to I get the variety nuts, honey with nuts. They got the pistachios in here. They got hazelnuts. They got walnuts. They got peanuts. They got all kind of nuts in here. But I'm buying this because I'm going to show you guys my recipe. I'm not going to say. You have to tune in. Probably this week, tomorrow or the next day. It's a special treat that I'm making for you guys with this. A little treat to have. Okay, so stay tuned. And this is my date paste that I use to bake with and make my cookies, my little regular cookies with. And move this chair out the way. And this is my pistachio nut butter. Got this one at Walmart. Walmart, guys. Walmart. Pistachio nut butter. I think it was like $5 and change. This one is the pistachio cream that I'm going to do something with that. And the pistachio cream. Not all of this because, I'm going to make this for dessert. Probably Saturday when my guests come over here. So I'll make a few of these because they're going to be rich. So you're going to need the pistachio nut butter or pistachio cream or whatever you want to call it. Good stuff. And I got, with the exception of the top one, I got this from my Middle Eastern store that I go to. Every store selling this stuff now because of that. thing that I'm going to make for you guys. And back there, I picked up some of my favorite, I'm sorry, preserves. This is the quince. Back here, I think it's fig. No, this is the peach. And that is the fig. Because I do a lot of baking in the fall and winter. I'm always burping, excuse me. And I got the almond paste that I like to bake with. Some orange extract. Some golden syrup. Because this time of the year, I like to make things with pecans. Yeah, I said it. Pecans. Not pecans. Pecans. And I order my pecans from online, from this company that I get. But I'm going to show you guys the pecans when they come in. They're still harvesting pecans right now, so they won't be ready till October, but they fresh off the tree. So I'll show you guys when I get it. I'll show you the pecans. Back here, I picked up a bottle of the unsweetened tea, the black tea, because I do make my chai tea with this. I picked up the strawberry fruit syrup made with chunks of real strawberries. Okay? Y'all know what this is, non-GMO. Love that, even though sometimes it means nothing. But I like to see it on stuff. Then I got my shredded coconut that I'm going to be making and baking stuff with. I found this at World Market. And the tea at World Market. Okay? And I'm going to make you all a cocktail. I'm still making summer cocktails a little bit because in Virginia it's very kind of muggy and hot and warm. So a nice summery time, sweet, not too sweet cocktail would be nice this time of the year. So stay tuned for that. Then back here, I'm making you guys another treat. You can kind of guess what it is. These are my popsicle sticks. And back there is my dipping spoon that I'm going to make that stuff. Okay, moving right along. I got some scone mix. And you guys know what scones is. It's just a biscuit that's richer. Usually they put an egg in it on the scone, but I'm not. These don't require no eggs. I got these at World Market. And I got the cherry chocolate chip. And I got the Parmesan garlic and herbs. So the cherry chocolate chip is more like a breakfast scone. And this one is more like a dinner scone if you're serving like soup, or chili or stews or something like that. So that should be good. Then back there I got one of my favorite chocolates besides Calibo is Ghirardelli. And I'm with those nuts back there. I'm going to be making something with the Ghirardelli chocolate. We got the vanilla melting wafers. They sell these at Walmart now, guys. Then I got the milk chocolate ones. And then I got the dark chocolate ones. Very good quality. I got some dried cranberries. Baking season coming up. I like to make quick breads with cranberries sometimes. I got my cornbread mix if I don't feel like making. I'm going to show you guys one day. Just remind me to show you my homemade cornbread mix that I keep in my pantry ready to go. But I just bought these. They were like $1.99 at Whole Foods this week. And I got some more Ghirardelli, my favorite chocolate chips. These were on sale for $4 and change. I bought all of them except like 2. And then some lady saw me getting all of them and she came behind me and grabbed the other 2. So anyway, Ghirardelli, good chocolate. Love it. Then I got some buckwheat. I'm going to show you guys another recipe. I know I'm making all these promises, but I'll get to it. Non-GMO, USDA organic buckwheat. So it's a very good grain, and I like to, excuse me, cook with it. But what I'm going to do with it is make a granola. Okay, then I got my arborio rice for my risotto. I like to make a cheese and onion risotto, and that's what I'm going to do with most of that. That's what I like. That's what I buy that rice for. And you know what arborio rice is. It's an Italian rice that when it cooks up, it's nice and creamy and stuff like that. And it's just very creamy textured. It doesn't cook up like a long grain rice. It's a short grain. It's more creamier. Made for a lot of cheese and cream and all that stuff. All right, back here I got some pastas, some shells. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I ain't going to even try. But I like these shells. I stuff them with ricotta cheese, lay them in some sauce, top them with some more cheese, and bake. I'll show you guys that on a Sunday dinner, I guess, soon. And I got these pastas I like to make. I used to eat shrimp and stuff like that. I don't eat it no more. It's too much going on with that. So I make like a pasta cream sauce with salmon and stuff like that. I really am going to eventually end all eating seafood. It's just too much going on out in these seas. But anyway, this is a good pasta shell, for any kind of thick, heavy sauce. Then I have my orzo that you guys saw on my last Sunday supper. I like to make my homemade rice-a-roni, sometimes using vermicelli or this. You can make homemade rice-a-roni. It's easy. If you guys want to see me make it, let me know in the comments. Then I got some pepperoni, my favorite. I like to top my homemade pizzas with it. Then I got the tender beef bites. I like to cook with these. Actually, I'm making something with these for dinner. I don't know if I'm going to upload it, but that's what I got these for. Good to cook with. Seasoned beans, seasoned rice, seasoned chilies and stuff like this. Throw some of these in the pot. Good stuff. Back there, I found these from the dollar store. These are hydration sticks. And you got different flavors. You put these in your water. That's some lemon, some crystallized lemon. This is the electrolyte. Dollar store. You don't get many in the pack, but still it's a bargain. You get 12 of the lemons in here, and I think you get 2 of these in here, 2 sticks. But for $1.25, that's not bad. Then back there I got, you guys seen that before, my hibiscus ginger beer. Love this stuff, can't be without it. The top cocktails are just to pour over ice and have a drink. Just a nice light drink with dinner or lunch or just whatever. Then I got some broccoli, Sam's Club. The broccoli, the baby broccoli, very tender when you cook it up. I love this stuff. I love it at Sam's Club. And I picked up 2 bags. Okay, and then I got some peppers. You guys know what that is. I'm going to make a salad probably this week for myself. Back there I got that phyllo dough, and I'm going to use that with those beautiful nuts that I showed you guys right there. You guys probably, if you into cooking and baking, you probably know where I'm going with this. But I got the phyllo dough for that project. Then I got me my favorite cheese, Cabot. I'm going to make some more pimento cheese for this weekend. I have a video up on my channel about me making my pimento cheese. But like I've said before, you could put whatever you want in your pimento cheese. Some people just put the pimento peppers, mayonnaise, and the cheese. But you can put whatever you want in your pimento cheese. You can research it online or right here on YouTube. Then I got some breakfast sausages back there, and some links I had in the freezer. The sausages to cook. And I got my organic milk. I love milk. I can't be without it. I love milk. It's milk with cookies at night or a warm glass of turmeric milk that I drink at night. It's time of that year again. Hot cocoa. I got my own hot chocolate recipe. When the weather gets cooler, I'm going to show you guys how I make mine, which is extra rich, chocolatey, vanilla-y. You guys are going to love it, so stay tuned for that. Then back there, I got my favorite thing now. Instead of plastic wrap, I use the press and seal. Leak-proof, airtight, multi-surface, cling. Sometimes if I use it for something, it's not dirty. I can reuse it. This is some good stuff, and Sam's Club has it. Okay, so try the press and seal, guys. If you can, it's everywhere. But I get it at Sam's Club because it's a deal buying it like this. All right, and I have to stock my liquor cabinet with winter stuff, and I like to sip stuff sometimes in the winter. So I got the El Dorado 15 and the El Dorado 12. The El Dorado 15 is just like a sipping rum. You get a dram of it and sip it, or a brandy snifter, and you pour some in there. I don't mix these because these are like high, they're like older rums, so they really don't need to be mixed with anything. Then I got my Domaine de Canton it's a fresh ginger liqueur. So I like to make ginger flavored liqueurs in the wintertime, and this one has cognac, but this is my favorite one, Domaine de Canton. So check it out. It's not too expensive. It's worth it. Believe me, it tastes very gingerish, and it goes well with any kind of cocktail. Then I got my E&J apple brandy. Y'all know about that. And I got my old granddad whiskey, but this is really bourbon. All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. I'm a collector, so I know what I'm saying. But this is a good one, and it's high proof. And when you add ice to it, it doesn't get watered down as much. And last thing I got up there is these cantaloupes I get from Sam's Club. Y'all, if y'all go to Sam's Club, get this. This is so sweet. I don't know, man. It's just this cantaloupe, and I got another one over there on the floor. But you know, oh God, this is so good. I'm making y'all actually a cocktail with this, so stay tuned with that. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna let y'all go now. I hope I got more stuff, but I ain't taking it out. I don't feel like putting this stuff back. I just showed y'all some stuff that could be interesting and what I might be using soon in my food haul. But definitely get the nuts if you can find it, and stock up on your teas for the fall and winter. You can never have enough, especially if company come over. Your coconut, get your scone mixes. If you don't, I keep it in my refrigerator. I make my own mix, like biscuit mix. So if I want biscuits, I just scoop out a cup, pour some buttermilk in it or whatever, milk, and bake it off. That's what I keep in a container in my refrigerator, in a bag. I got the so I'm ready to go with that. I got the chocolate melts that I'm going to use, the dried cornbread, the dried cherries, the cornbread, the Ghirardelli chocolate, the pastas, the rice, the tender beef bites, turkey pepperoni, the vegetables, the sausages for breakfast, the phyllo dough, cheese, milk, and an assortment of my favorite spirits. And, of course, that cantaloupe. All right, guys. See you later. And thanks a lot so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys a lot. A lot. Bye-bye.